What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So if you're looking at buying your first tinny or you're thinking about buying a second-hand one, here's a few things that I wish someone had told me before I actually purchased mine and also started modifying it. I spent a fair bit of time using it now, and along the way I've learnt what works and what doesn't work. So I just wanted to show you a few things and upgrades you really need to make. So I'm going to give you a quick rundown of what works best for me and the biggest things I've learnt while owning this boat. Hopefully it'll save you a bit of time and a bit of money when you're modifying your little tinny. So let's jump into it. So the first thing I find everyone wants to do is mount a sounder. The perfect place I think is right here on your side pocket, right in front of the driver. You can see it all the time. It's a lot more practical. There's a lot of places where people put them on the passenger side, but I don't think it's as practical. You've got another passenger sitting there that want to sit next to you and they're sitting right on the actual sounder itself. It's just not practical. I've also found it's better on an actual arm. So then it gets it off the side, you can move it around, you can tilt it up the front, tilt it at the back, and it's a lot more practical so everybody can see it, not just facing that way. I've got a Garmin Striker, so it's not the best sounder, but it does the job for what you pay for. I think I only paid $300 for it, but it's okay for what you've got. So there's definitely a lot better products out there, but it's okay. So the second mod I'd probably do is actually a comfortable seat. When you first get the boat, you don't really think about it. You're quite happy just sitting on the bench seat because you can kind of move around, but once you've got it, it's really hard to go back, especially when you're punching over on longer distances and spending a full day out in the boat. It's just nice to have a spot with a bit of backrest and all that. It's definitely worth the money, and it's a pretty cheap upgrade as well. I think I only paid like $50 for this seat, so well worth the investment. I think you only need one. I don't think you need two, because I think they just get in the way with two. I think you just need the one and it's perfect. So this is an add-on I did, but it actually came when I purchased the boat, and now I've got the pockets. I don't think I could ever go on a boat without the pockets. My old little tinny was like a little 3.4 meter tinny, and that didn't have pockets. And now that I've got these ones, it's the best thing. And a little tip, there's actually, the guy who's welded these on aftermarket has put two over the top of each other, which I think is a lot better way of doing it. I always keep the bottom for all my lures and dirty stuff, pliers, and then I actually keep the top for drink bottles, food, other bits and bobs. So I usually try and keep the top one clean and the bottom one filthy. So it is what it is. You can never really have too much storage. I think down the track, the better option is actually having them on both sides, but anywho, that's maybe for down the track. So another little thing if you've only got a smaller boat without actual side gunnels is you probably need to pick up a couple of these RAILBLAZA mounts. I've actually picked up two of them. I've got one on either side of the boat. They're really practical for putting your rods in, and actually you can use them as a bait board as well. You can get two RAILBLAZA mounts and then put your bait board in there. I don't have it, it's a bit expensive, but I think it's worth it. The actual rod holes themselves are really quite stable. Like, we've fished and trolled for hours and hours with some pretty decent fish and never had one break or anything like that. So they are quite practical. On this side as well, sometimes it's actually good to just put your bait board in, so it's more at your standing height so you can actually fish, and it's a lot better. Rod storage in my boat, I've got the 4 shotgun rod holders at the back here, so you definitely need at least 4. It's a good spot to put them at the back there because it's right out of the way. You're not kind of walking around the boat and getting snagged on lures, so I think at the back's the perfect spot to have them. So this one's a little bit boring, but the next thing you really need to go out and get yourself is some flares. I've just got the inshore flares because I'm not really doing anything offshore in a 4.2 meter tinny, but you definitely need a bag of flares. And one of these waterproof bags, I just think get a brighter color as well so they're easy to stand out and anyone can see them and grab them. But I think these are really practical as well. Put your safety gear in it, it's all together. And I also like to put keys, camera, and just bits and bobs that you don't want to get wet in there. It's a lot more practical. All right, last thing, trailer bearings. These things need to be done straight away. As soon as you buy a boat, do the trailer bearings. You won't regret it. Just something you just need to get done. People say when you're buying new boats, like, oh, I've done the trailer bearings, but you just need to do it, and you know you've done it right as well. If you don't know how to do it, there's plenty of people that know how to do them, I'm sure, mates and all that. Get them to give you a hand, but you need to learn how to do these properly as well. Nothing will ruin your trip quicker than shit bearings. You need to get them done. Quick little tip as well, if you hear it kind of click, you know they're well and truly gone. So those are probably my biggest things that I've learnt and put into the boat since owning it. None of these upgrades are particularly expensive, but I think they're really practical and they made the boat a lot more fishable, and I think they're probably things you really need to be doing. Hope you've enjoyed the video. So don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you already haven't, and we'll catch you in the next one. Hopefully some more fishing this time. Thanks.